Before I outline the talk that I'm going to give today, I want to first answer the question that may be on many of your minds at this moment, which is, what is the herder's laboratory? And to do that, I want to bring you here. And I want to tell you how, at about 14,000 feet above sea level, in some of the highest places on Earth, a little bit of magic happens beneath your feet. This is the watery and peaty subterranean composite that is the ojo in Quechua, or bofedal in Spanish, in English, an alpine wetland. And it's this fascinating, teeming ecological community that's knit together by the flow of water from these nearby glaciers, as well as the seasonal rain clouds above. And it's also a place of transformation. So the green and fleshy stems of this plant community transform that dark peat and the water and the sunlight into nutrients for the animals to consume. Those animals include llamas and sheep and alpacas that then convert all of that water and soil into their wool, their dung, their meat for the human communities that live at the wetland's edge. And for the people that I'm going to talk about today, for the Quechua-speaking paca herders in the Peruvian Andes, these wetland systems are known to be integrated with the entirety of the world's water, all the way from the ocean up into the cosmos and back down again in this vast metabolic network of which humans and animals are likewise a part. And these wetlands are also spaces of inquiry for these herders, and they're spaces of revelation. So one wetland that I'm going to talk about today was called Iliachi. It was actually the favorite herding place of the woman that I lived with in this community. And this place was always known to be revelatory. Its very name, Iliachi, comes from the Quechua word to illuminate, which carries the same meaning in Quechua as it does in English, right? So it means to light up, but it also means to enlighten. And there's a lot to learn from these places. At their roots, these wetlands are an assemblage, a relation, a network, a community. And as such, they contain within them the risk of fragmentation. But they also contain the promise of continuity and connection. And that is going to be the focus of my talk today. How people in this landscape come to know this part of the world, but also how they come to know the world more broadly.